So we have a football player suspected of a spinal injury from spearing as a mechanism of injury. My first order of business is to have someone stabilize C-spine and then use a pen to quick release the face mask and lift it up so I have access to the airway if I need it. I'm going to check his breathing, that he has a clear airway and that his breathing respirations are regular. I'm also going to check his radial pulse, make sure it's regular and strong. Now I'm going to instruct him to answer any of my questions using only his words and to not move his head and stay as perfectly still as possible. Now, since he's a football player and he has pads on, we're not going to take them off quite yet. I'm going to take my hands and rub them on the exposed skin on both sides and make sure he can feel them equally. I'm also going to grab his thumb and make sure he can feel that, and all of those tests check out. I'm going to do the same thing down at the legs. I'm going to rub his legs, make sure he can feel those equally. Now I'm going to go back up the body. I'm going to start with his left leg here. I'm going to have him plantar flex and resist. I'm going to stabilize his leg so he doesn't move up. That's good. And I'm going to resist dorsiflexion now and have him pull his toes back up. That's good. I'm going to do that over here as well. I'm going to come back up to his hands. I'm going to have him squeeze my hands. I'm going to do that on both sides. And I'm going to have him abduct and adduct his fingers and flex and extend them. Make sure he's all good. And then as we log roll him to get him on the spine board, I'm going to check his spine and palpate his spine for any deformities, crepitus, pain, or any warmth anywhere around the spine.